Hi, alumni friends. It's time for another NHCC alumni coffee break. It's Troy, the alumni guy, and I have the pleasure of welcoming to our virtual stage here, Mr. Neal Yang. Hi, Neal.
Hey,
And I salute you, my friend. I'm going to cheer you, boom,
all
with
right.
our beautiful coffee mug there.
All right, sounds
And
good. Thanks, Troy.
yeah, absolutely. We had a fun conversation off camera. And I love some of the tidbits that you shared. So you started as a post-secondary education option, PSEO student. And you mentioned this is kind of a family affair. So you have had a brother and sister that went to North Hennepin, and you lived in Brooklyn Park at the time you made the decision.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And so when you first walked in, what was that first day like when you came to take classes here at the college?
The first day was pretty interesting. It was kind of funny because I was again a post-secondary student. My brother is a year older than me, and me and him actually took a few of our first classes together at the college. So it was nice because obviously, from high school experience, you don't have assigned seating, you don't have a lot of that stuff, and we were
Right.
able to kind of sit together, pick classes together, buy books together, and to just be able to help each other out. But I
Yeah.
think my personal experience at North Hennepin was it was very nice, very clean, and just tons more student than high school. Yeah.
Wonderful. And so you got your degree from the campus, and in your mind, what did the degree help you to do?
I think for me, the degree helped me most with being able to find jobs right after and during actually too, because prior to being finished, I would tell people like, hey, this is my, last year, last semester. And, I was offered management roles because I went to school for actually business management.
Wow.
So that helped out. And then, leaving the college, I went in to be a teller and a banker at Wells Fargo. So the degree definitely helped me, I think, open the doors to it, but it was still a lot on me to actually be able to handle the job and learn more about the job and continuously learning after college.
Absolutely. Yeah, we call that lifelong learning. Yeah, in picking up those skill sets. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
wonderful. That's wonderful, Neal. And so when you think about just in general, we have a favorite segment of this coffee break where we offer advice to our alums, to fellow students. Can be career advice, could be navigating the pandemic. What sort of advice do you have for our alumni audience?
I would say just keep trying to search and search for jobs that you're interested in, and maybe not just be doing jobs that you graduated in particular. Because I've seen so much, especially now that it's been a good 10 plus years since I graduated. A lot of people go into, education or go into science, but then they end up being administrative work or something and finding out that that's something that they like to do more of. I don't think that just because you have a degree in biology doesn't mean you can't be a great manager. Um, or anything else that's outside of that field. I think that a lot of the times people limit themselves. Like, I have a chemistry degree, so I have to be a lab technician. I have to be going into pharmacy school or pharmacy technician or something like that.
Yeah,
And, maybe they don't like it anymore. And it's definitely a good time to kind of experience and use your skill sets that you've learned in school and outside of school to kind of pick something that you really like to do.
that's wonderful. Yeah, and I like that advice because it's find your happiness, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Tap into your passions, find your happiness. Because I mean,
Hmm.
that's ultimately where the job should be, right? I mean, you should be
Oh
in a
yeah.
job that you love, where
Hmm.
you find gratification and fulfillment, and
Yep.
the old adage, it shouldn't be a job, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Fantastic advice, Neal. I appreciate that. Wonderful. Well, wonderful advice from Neal. So happy, Neal, to have you here on the program today.
Yeah, thanks. My pleasure to be here.
Thanks for joining us. And on behalf of Neal Yang, it's Troy, the alumni guy, signing off for now. Join us every Tuesday for another NHCC Alumni Coffee Break.